Hey everyone, this is Alex with Unicorn Riot. I'm here live in Hubbard County at a new Line 3 tar sands pipeline worksite where they have one of the horizontal directional drills on site. And this morning, I believe 4 or 5 water protectors have locked down to the drill itself. Police arrived about 5 minutes ago to Hubbard County Sheriff's vehicles. In addition to the security that was already here, it's CIPS security. So the white rectangular machine with the 2 lights on is the back of the drill. So that in the middle, the white rectangular machine, that's the back of the horizontal directional drill. They're used to bore holes and pathways in the ground for the pipeline to go through, particularly under waterways. And this particular operation right here is for the Straight River. So that's for the Straight River crossing in Hubbard County. For this new Line 3 pipeline, there are over 200 waterway crossings. Yeah, that includes 200 plus bodies of water and wetlands that this new pipeline is going to be crossing. Wetlands that were untouched until this construction began. In addition to people who are locked down inside, there were some support people to give water and for medical needs if any were to happen. One of those people has been led out of the site. For folks just tuning in, it's 7 a.m. Central Time here in Hubbard County in northern Minnesota in Anishinaabe territory. Right here is a drill work site where there's a horizontal directional drill and there are 4 or 5 individuals locked down to it. In addition to those who are locked down, there are some folks in support roles to provide water, snacks, any medical needs that may happen. One of those support role people was led out of the site. A state trooper has now just arrived. There are 2 Hubbard County Sheriff's vehicles on top of a CIPS security truck. Some worker trucks are now leaving the site. And that rectangular white machine with the 2 lights on is the back of the directional drill. There's barbed wire fence all around the facility. And right next to this site, there's actually some corn growing in a field to the right. There's a lot of agriculture up here, on top of it being a very wetland and water-rich area. There's actually a drought happening right now, and on top of all the water used for agricultural purposes, Enbridge has also been pumping a lot of water out of rivers to do crossings, so that it's easier for them to do these crossings, which is affecting the wildlife, the rice in the water, affecting the people who use the water for cultural reasons, for recreational reasons. So folks locked down to the drill about 30 minutes ago, I would say. Police arrived about 10 minutes ago. So there are still 2 Hubbard County Sheriff's vehicles. There's 1 State Patrol officer, CIPS security, and there are still some workers on site as well. One of the sheriff's deputies, or it might be the sheriff in charge, is speaking to those locked down right now. I can't hear what he's saying though. There's a Hubbard County Sheriff's deputy walking towards us, telling us where we need to be.
Okay, I'll have you move into the ditch here. You can't be on the road. This is your designated media area. If you leave from this area, you guys are going to be ending up going to jail as well, okay? Sound good?
What was your name?
What is that?
What was your name?
Why do you need it?
I'm curious. I'm media for the public good.
Well,
it's important to know.
Move into the
The sheriff's deputy is not providing his name. He's with Hubbard County. He used the term designated protest area or media area, which seems to be a term that came out of where Enbridge was trying to say that protesters needed to go to designated protest areas in order to legally protest if those were provided, and he just used that term designated area but to refer to where press could stand, and that seems like he may have pulled that from that hearing that happened on Wednesday morning, so a week ago today. And last Tuesday, 2 water protectors locked down to a exact drill. They were massive drill bits that were on top of a truck bed. One person was locked to one of the drill bits on top of the bed. Another person was locked to one of the rear wheel axles and laying on the ground. The truck was stationary in the middle of a main road because folks locked down to it. And those 2 were arrested after being extracted. One of the people didn't want the lockbox cut into because their arms were on top of their head and they were afraid the shards would fall in their face. So that person actually ended up unlocking, but the other person got fully extracted. After that point, those 2 were arrested. However, before those 2 were even extracted, the group of 30 or so people who were rallying in a grassy ditch like I'm standing in right now, that was termed the designated media area or press area. They were standing in a grassy ditch just like this.